Hello everybody and welcome back to Rogue Waters. We're going to continue where we left off last episode, where we were on a story win streak. So we're going to go ahead and try to continue that win streak. But first we got to switch out a couple of people because they are too low on health to reliably take. So we'll go ahead and upgrade Walleye Frank. Let's give him Retaliate. Let's also give him quick and Sturdy for movement and max HP. And Grumpy Nia. Let's see. You are the new subclass. So we got the Throw Tar Flask. And let's also give you Puff 2. Then Widowmaker. We'll give you Distracting Shot. We'll put on Rat Breath Sal and Handsy. Then let's go over to the workshop. Let's increase our starting gold twice. And let's also pay for the... Let's see. Let's pay for an additional mate. Great. Then the tavern. That's all we can afford right now, so let's go on the raid, and let's go for the trench. This used to be a vital company outpost back in its heyday, thriving and bustling with activity. No longer. By appearances, no one has set up here for some time. The grounds are overgrown, and the outbuildings have all been left to disappear, or disrepair. Did it fall prey to the changing routes of commerce, or did some other calamity befall this place? We can see a few crates from here that look tempting, worth seeing if they left something of value behind. Better be careful though. The bones on these shacks are old and rotten though. Let's just send a few scouts and tell them to step lightly. Get ourselves a common item. Left a few bodies among the bracken, starved to death. They packed the last ship so tight there wasn't room for them. That's the company for you. Save the coffers. Fuck the help.
Captain, these be monster hunter waters. Beware.
Okay, let's see. You can either go Penitent of Speed for +1 movement to mates, Mortar, level 3, or Veteran's Crest. Let's go with the Mortar level 3.
Let's pick it to the bones.
So, starting off, we'll go ahead and hit the Cannon Breaker. With that, and we will...
Fire! Show 'em our balls, Mr. Wilkes.
Get rid of that extra damage.
Give 'em another. Fire!
Okay. Next, let's get rid of the, let's try to get rid of the bolstering railings. Come on. Get lucky here.
Sweet nerve,
Yes.
folks.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't look like a hard fight, but the hunters are always a bit unpredictable.
Okay.
So are we, Mr. Wilkes. I like our chances.
Let's go ahead and put Captain Cutter there. Let's put Little Johnny here with Breath Sal. And then we'll also bring in Mr. Hand. Let's start off with the heirloom pistol.
Can't hunt monsters without earning a few scars.
Let me knock that guy into a tar. And we have little Johnny hit there.
And no use hanging about. Come here.
And Rat Breath Sal finish him. Perfect. And we'll move up here. We're gonna go ahead and bite the harpooner. And then proceed to wrestle them. And looks like the best we can do is
Take your lumps.
2, so we'll do that. We'll end the turn.
Don't let the beast take its own.
There we go. Then we're gonna go ahead and wrestle him and throw him into there again.
Like fighting the sea itself.
And there we go. That gave us our the mortar level 3. Go ahead and put that there.
There's your new
A
head,
sad
Mr.
tale.
Wilkes.
As you wander a desolate beach, you spy a solitary figure hunched over in the sand. You decide, and so distracted by his work that he pays no mind to your approach. You note the man buried his legs, and his hands tremble as he digs and forms the wet sand into a shape you can't quite make out. I have a tale to tell about this man, Cutter. Until recently, he was a sailor, the Little Prince. Got rich murdering some aristocrat in a dark alley 2 days ago. Drunk as a skunk. Last night, he mysteriously left his crew, and now his mind is in pieces as he's busy giving himself a mermaid's tale. Last night, he saw a mermaid around this island, fell in love instantly. Though she was twice his size, you know how charming the mermaids can get when they're hungry. So, he's determined to join her under the sea. Sad, I suppose, but a mermaid's gotta eat, eh? Is that wedding dowry? Is that the wedding dowry? Let me help you with that. Break the spell, Shiv. We should help this sorry sod. Let's get the rare item. They give us a tearing javelin. Why should I do what you ask of me? Does the fact that I'm bound to you by this idiotic prophecy mean I have to fulfill your every whim? Oh, shut up. I know it does. There. It's done. Broke the spell. Happy? Well, that makes one of you. Oh, yeah. That does make one of me. That's all that matters. Let's get this tearing javelin. Take this tearing javelin as well. Now let's go on to
Hunters
this
ahoy,
prowler.
Mr. Wilkes. Find me some wind and let us pounce.
Okay, we're gonna start. This is a scary ship, that's for sure. A lot of deck sweepers. We're gonna start trying to take out some of the deck sweepers. And also take up these reinforced glass weapons.
Rain fire.
Okay, I don't care if they take out a mace.
Destroyed, Captain.
So, instead we're going to go ahead and take this light cannon, reduce their HP, good. Then we're going to take this, take care of that, good.
We'll make them answer for that.
I do care if they shoot Captain Cutter though.
Fire. Let's bloody the water.
So let's go ahead and just take care of that. And let's go into the fight. Let's see. Go there. That's good. That's also good, but I want to put you there, because I think you're going to get hit to there. I'm going to put Rat Breath Sal there. Or sorry, Little Johnny there, and we'll put we'll put a mate over here.
Feeling jolly, Roger?
Okay. Started off with that. Then we're gonna go ahead and have this harpooner get hit by little Johnny. And Widowmaker goes at... Oh, I'm on the mate now. We'll hit him into the fire. That's not enough to kill him, but it does do a decent amount. Next, we'll go ahead and finish him off like this.
You'll find it takes more than that to sink me. Come on, sea wolves. Let's show them our teeth.
Okay, the seagull went into the blight.
Tasty.
What? Me? Worried?
Let's move Johnny here to finish off this guy, the anchor.
Give him no quarter.
We'll go ahead and have Captain Cutter go ahead and do that so that he is back to full HP. Then we'll distracting shot Eagle
Blimey. Almost as quick as me.
and prepare.
That's me.
I'll see it done.
Then we'll go ahead and take this mate,
You swabbies
send him
got my
over here,
back. Hey, hey. There's a delicacy.
and this should be the end.
Got any more? Give my
There we
bloody
go. He's dead. He's dead. Good. Now what did we get from that? We got a sturdy deck for more crew movement. We'll take it. That on. Good. Now
Keep an
story
eye on
mission.
the horizon.
There's dozens of islands until at last you find it. Dead Man's Market, a bazaar that can only be visited when the tide is low. It's a thief's paradise. They say you can buy almost anything there, but some deals might be more than you bargained for. We're looking for underwater breathers. Most monster hunters use them to dive down and raid monster nests and the like. After meandering through the labyrinth of enticing stalls, you start to worry about the tide. When you spy the one you want, the peddler seems to know you by sight, smiles and winks at you, then demands a sum twice what she charged the hunters. I sell only the best, darling. Take it from me. You don't want it to fail down there. It's worth twice the price. You don't like it? Shove off. We can just pay the wench and get over it. We can threaten her using the Kraken to play with her stall. Or we can snatch the underwater breather and run. Let's threaten her. Here we go. The Kraken's tentacle emerges from the sea's edge, surges towards the stall like a fleet of angry serpents, and dashes it to splinters. Can't help but enjoy the peddler's expression turn from smug satisfaction to gaping horror. Now then, no need to hang about. We'll stick around and tidy up for you. Oh, and tell the other hawkers that Captain Cutter ain't one to be hoodwinked. Okay, now we can either go for Cursed Fangs, which the unit is it attacks a blighted unit, it heals 1. That's good. Or Sacred Tears. I think we'll go for Sacred Tears. I don't know that event, so go there. As your ship approaches the mysterious island, the crew spots an imposing sight. A colossal rock formation jutting out of the ocean, shaped like a goddess with hands clasped to its eyes as if weeping. Legends claim that those who dare climb the rock and dry the goddess's tears will be granted a boon. Look at that, lad. A rock shaped like a crying goddess herself. Almost like a natural formation. Give me shivers just looking at it. Another legend ripe for testing. What's our brave captain's decision, I wonder? We shall ask for a blessing. Whatever awaits, we'll face it head on. We ask for gold. Fortune favors the bold, hopefully. Destroy the statue. If there's power within, we'll take it. I'd rather go ahead and ask for her blessing. But Captain Cutter did get a wound from that. But that refilled all of our abyssal. And now we can go to the secluded shrine.
The crew could do with a night's sleep on dry land for a change.
Now there is a good chance that it goes for the that when we heal, it'll heal the crewmate. So we got Captain Cutter. Let's go. Now either Desperate Times or Stalker. Rusty Pauldron. I don't like Rusty Pauldrons, so we're gonna go to the event. Once a bustling port, this place clearly fell upon hard times. A nightmare landscape of devastated buildings, corpses floating in a flood, choked alleys, clouds of flies and vermin. A town populated entirely by beggars and the damned. I've rarely seen a place so wretched as this, Captain. Flooded streets, crumbling hovels. Look at these people, like rats clinging to the last bit of flotsam. A child's voice, shrill with fear, pierces the air. Help! Find this girl. Do it now. Move. Run faster. Take that next turn. Shiv leaves no time to consider. You find yourself racing through desolate, stinking alleys and pull deeper into the sick heart of town, followed by Shiv's instructions. Turn right, turn left, until you're good and lost, separated from your own crew. That's when you come to a dead end. When you turn around, a frail old man bars your path, grinning helplessly, standing with a little girl, also grinning toothlessly, and pointing an ancient crossbow. It was all a setup. Haha, sorry, I'm really sorry. Come on, Cutter. It's a little funny, isn't it? Oh, you need the exercise. And let's go with take my money, you need it more. Gain a rainier item. We got blighted spikes. They take your pouch and slowly back away. When they're about to disappear around the corner, the girl throws something in your direction and it lands at your feet. See? There's still some worth in people around here, despite the circumstances. We'll sail away. They give us blighted spike. Applies one blight. Start of their turn. Ignores armor and the to the attacker if they remain within mate. Ooh. We'll swap that for the healing. And we'll give the healing, the brew of healing to Widowmaker. Okay, either way, we're going into the trench, so we will go here, because that has the most options.
In the trench. Don't know about you, but I keep catching myself holding my breath.
Okay. At last, you arrive in the area where Blackbone's little ship went down. The wreck of the Shrieking Serpent, too deep to place another anchor, to drop anchor. So you must take in the sails and drift. Wilkes tries to hide his worry, but the men can see how he mumbles and snaps at the slightest provocation. Take this rope, Cutter. When you find Blackbone's trunk, tie it firm and give it a yank. We'll haul you up. You call the mermaid, grab hold of her rear fin, and are soon plummeting down to the murky depths. Her presence scatters the hungry sharks, but you suspect they'll soon return. Your breather works almost too well. The sensation of breathing water feels so familiar, you must remind yourself it's unnatural. Your descent seems an eternity, and you wonder how long your breather will last. When the shape of the wreck appears in the gloom, the strangest sensation washes over you, a mixture of frightful and familiar. To think that this monstrous frame covered in seaweeds and barnacles was once your childhood home. Entering the captain's cabin, you find a trunk with a Sea Shepherd journals inside. Tie the rope around it and signal the crew to pull up. But be cautious, there may be other treasures in Blackbone's cabin. As you explore the seaweed-choked cabin, your eyes land upon a scrimshaw-handled knife. It took you 4 solid months to carve. You recall how the old prick made light of it when he compared it your rough gift to his other treasures. Don't you dare, Carter. There's no time for mementos. He's right, but you can't resist the urge to grab the precious keepsake. Just as you clasp it, the sharks attack. We can ask the mermaid to defend us for 3 abyssal ether, or we can kill the sharks ourselves and get 2... Let's go ahead and get rid of our tearing javelin and get the BB's old flintlock. With the help of the mermaid, at the last moment, you've successfully catched the end of the rope and swim to the surface. There he is. Pull him up, boys. At last, we are afraid we'd lost you. The trunk has been brought on board. Time to return to the cove and learn its secrets. Sail away. Then we got the Blackbeard's flintlock, which quickly shoots an enemy, applies stun for 1 turn. Requires line of sight, range unlimited. And because we took that off of Little Johnny, we'll go ahead and put that back onto Little Johnny. We can either go with Mermaid Dilemma, we can go for Stalker. Let's see. Oh, we can go for a heavy cannon. Let's go for the stock.
That always puts me in a rage, Mr.
Let's go for this Reaper's
Make
pistol.
ready.
Okay, start with the cannon breaker. Take on the light cannon there. Thank you. This one can
Ready another round.
Captain,
there we go.
ready for another round.
It took down another one of our mates.
Fire! Make a
That
beg for
we're
their
gonna take down the
miserable
mortar
lives.
with that heavy cannon. That's okay. We're gonna get rid of both crews applied blight. That's there's a lot of bad stuff that they have there.
Scurry, you lot.
I don't care if they shoot Captain Cutter this time.
There's a merry
We're gonna do
sight.
that, and we're going to take the wrong supply. Okay.
You know what, Cutter? Maybe I was a pirate. When I was a human, that is.
What? Why are you making me think about this right before battle?
Aw, you don't believe me? But really, wouldn't that have been great if I was?
I'm not listening to you.
Okay, let's start with Captain Cutter going there. Or actually, let's have Captain Cutter go here. Widowmaker go there. We'll have Little Johnny go here. And that's all the crew we can put on here. One of their attachments.
Let's ride this wave home.
Okay, let's move here. And chop this harpooner. Then we're gonna go ahead and
Let's try. Just because it's impossible. No, you know.
let's shoot that
Here's a bite back.
We'll
It's not
get
a
him there.
grievous
That gave
hurt.
him bleeding. We're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna go ahead and cutlass swing him into the fire.
Fight all you want. Your carcass belongs to me.
And then we're gonna finish it off by controlling the Kraken, going like that.
I can take it.
Good.
Back in the hunt. We'll be picking your bones soon enough.
Feeling grand.
Okay. Go ahead and have Captain Cutter go here.
I can take it.
Let's make that osslicker bleed.
We're also gonna go here, finish him off like that.
Bastards.
And then Little Johnny, go ahead and finish off with the Black Knight. Thank you. That gave us the Reaper pistol. That's good. Let's go ahead and give that to Mr. Hansy, or Hansy.
Seems risky.
Go to this event tomorrow
That's our
tides.
vocation, is it not?
You wander through the port and notice a long line to one of the tents. The sign says, "Face your destiny." You look at that, a real fortune teller. You hear a loud sigh. Wilkes, yeah, we've seen it before. It is dimly lit. Tent sits an old woman, weathered face, framed by tangled dark curls. We will get an epic item that gave a sacrificial dagger. Okay. Let's give that to Widowmaker. And doesn't really
Excellent
matter,
idea,
so we're gonna
Captain.
go to the dock
Our
workers.
supplies are perilously low, as usual.
We don't care about
The
anything
local
here, so
outpost lies too close to the wreck. We can't risk leaving those hunters alive to report our activities to Blackbone. Cut them down to the last.
Okay. And we take on the Hunter's
Made
Fortress to
among you
finish
to
it off.
fight like these bastards stole money from your mom.
Before sailing the Monster Fortress, or the Monster Hunter Slaughterhouse, the mermaid asks a favor. She wants to strike the first blow and visit her revenge on the hunters. They once caught her and mutilated her, reduced her once ethereal song to a monstrous growl. Our Sea Queen deserves justice, and she'll make it easy for us. Well done, Cutter. What they stole from her, the agony she's carried with her these many years, her time has finally come. Give the mermaid a few minutes, but that's all she needs. When you arrive, the halls are slick with blood, and you know she's thinned the numbers of your enemies ahead. Not for the first time, an inner voice stirs. Not Shiv's, but your own. It is repelled that you've betrayed your own species in some way. It sounds far away, deep beneath the waves, and right now you choose not to listen to it. Okay. Go ahead and get rid of that swivel gun.
Give me splinters and ruin.
They won't get far without that.
Then we'll use this to try to take out the arm. Ooh, they're doing a lot of damage. Get rid of the deck sweeper, thank you. I don't care if they destroy the volley gun, but I'm going to take one more swing at it. I want to get rid of that armor.
Captain, we're hit hard.
Yes, I don't care if they damage the cannon breaker. Movement reduced, that'll be fine. We'll use the cannon breaker to deal with that though, because I don't want him to take down Ham. Take that down. And let's see. They have Seagull, they have Anchor, and they have Harpooners. And let's go ahead and use the Order to take down the majority of that Anchor. Okay. I think we're in a pretty good spot, all things considered. Let's start with little Johnny here. Let's put a mate here. Mate here. And let's also put in Widowmaker there.
Boy, I got extra salt in this stew.
Now, we'll go ahead and use Blackwood's
Can't hunt monsters
weapon.
without earning a few
Then we'll throw the
scars.
Fire Flask over here.
That the best you got.
And then
Only
finish
the
it off
choicest
by
meats
hitting
my captain.
something like that. Thank
I'll
you.
follow instructions as long as you give them real slow, like. I'm salty, sir. That's a lot of
Finish it
blood,
off that
matey.
one. Thank you. There's a Blight stand. We'll come over here, throw a Blight Blast right there. Then we'll go ahead and distract and shot that Harpooner. And then we will go ahead and use the Kraken.
Quick, pour some rum on it.
And then finally, we will go ahead and use this here. Good. And we'll go ahead and have her prepare. There we go.
Seven hells.
Steady on.
That dealt with the majority of them.
Careful, they're tricky.
High winds, high spirits.
Move here. Use that to give us an Abyssal Ether back. Thank you. Then we prepare.
Got a plan?
Then this mate comes here and finishes off. And there we go. We have Blackbone Secrets. Gave us some good experience. Should have leveled up both of our chefs. Gave us some good blueprints. Lots of glass.
We pried open the trunk, and the journals were well preserved. The trouble is, they're all written in one of his ciphers.
Let me see. Yes. This looks familiar. Blackbone taught me ciphers as a boy. Made me study them for hours. I had a knack for him. Helped him create a few. In fact, he once said that was why he took me in.
You and your codes. Always were a bright boy.
Aw, my smarty-farty little cutter.
The trouble is, I haven't seen these symbols since I was a child. I remember these notes, but that's not one of the codes I've worked with. We'll need to find the decryption key, or it'll take months to decipher all of this.
Keys and ciphers? That's the stuff of learned men. Things we know bugger all about. Perhaps we should pay a visit to our new friend, Captain Pierce. He's read a book or three. Maybe he'll chart us a new course, eh?
Pierce! Ha! That puffed-up peacock's still alive.
Aye, he still hates Blackbone near as much as you do.
And with that, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, as well as hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload. I do upload every single day. Also, leave a comment down below if you have any thoughts or just want to talk and hang out. I do respond to every single one of the comments. Until next time, bye-bye!